You guys ready to see the car? Well, here it is. What is going on, guys? It is your boy Zeph from Cruise Customs back here for another video, and today we're going to be revealing a new project car. I got my dad over here with me because this is going to be his project car. Well, we're just going to build it to the nicest we can do, but this is going to be his little car until we get another project car get started for. But that's way in the future, so right now we're gonna focus on the new build. As you guys can see behind me, it's baby blue, you know, the famous one off of all of this, the one that's already pretty much done, which is never gonna be done, but we're just gonna say it's almost done because the fact that it looks this good already stands out. But today we're gonna be revealing our new Volkswagen, so let's get into it. I'm gonna set you guys up so that we can talk a little bit about the car. Well, here it is. I know it looks kind of weird right now because it's missing an eyeball, but guess what? That's beyond the point. The car's gonna look good in the next couple of months. Just wait for it. But here we got a 2007 Volkswagen Beetle, also known as a Volkswagen Bug. This is the newer version, which is pretty much like, I wouldn't say the ugly version, but like the mix between the old and the brand new one that looks really good. But this one we're gonna make look amazing off of just simple things. There is a lot of issues with this car. The one good thing is it has a good interior. So we're just gonna go through everything about this car real quick and explain to you all the bad stuff and all the good stuff and what we're planning on doing. So let's get into that because this car is gonna be a fun experience.
Here's the car. It's missing a headlight, but guess what? That's a long story short. We were at the junkyard, came out, somebody had stole the headlight. Crazy stuff happens. But if it wasn't for the headlight being gone, we probably would have restored the headlight. But anyway, that's one of the issues. The car itself is in really good condition despite side steps or side skirts, whatever you would call them. Pretty much minor. They're not really that bad, but there is a bunch of paint scratches that we are going to be repairing. But the car is in pretty much perfect condition for modification on our standards. So we're just gonna do our best to make this car look good. But the car looks pretty good already, but there is a lot of stuff that we can do to make it look better. Beside all the bad stuff on the car has a really nice interior and it looks amazing. But you know, race cars have nice insides and nice outsides, so that's what we're gonna make it look like because cars are amazing to modify. So let's get into some of our input on our modifications that we're thinking of putting on the car and ideas that we have. Let's run them through, you guys. Let me set you up and we'll go through right that. So I got my dad here with me to run through some ideas on modifications on the Volkswagen Beetle. Let's hear some input from my dad because it is going to be his build. So what are you thinking about doing to the car?
Definitely first thing we're going to do, fix the headlight situation. Unfortunately, like Zeph said, we were at the junkyard getting some parts for the cars we have to find out when we came out that somebody was parting out our car in the parking lot. Crazy. On the positive side there, the manager at the junkyard was really cool. He offered us to go get a headlight off of one of the Beetles that were in the junkyard. Unfortunately, it was the wrong year, too small, didn't work. So do have some headlights on order. Those should be in here shortly. Throw those in and that'll start the build. From there, the second bad part thing that we have on the car is side skirts. As you saw, the side skirts are both smashed up on both sides. So we have plans for that, replacing those with something more updated, more cooler.
We're thinking about some fiberglass side skirts, something like a Duraflex or something that's not as easy to break or something that's not as easy to be damaged. It's going to cover up bad parts of the side skirt. Beyond that, that's another one of our ideas to make the car look a little bit better. We're going to do some bumper mods too, maybe a diffuser, maybe a lip, maybe a spoiler, something along those lines to make the car look a lot sportier on the outside. And along with that, we're going to throw in some rims. What are you thinking about, Dad, on rims?
I'm going to see what I can find out there. You know, we tend to do everything at the least amount of cost, do it upright. So I'm on the look for a pair of 19-inch or 20-inch. So if anybody out there has a set that they're looking to get rid of, hit us up. That right now is one of the other things has to be done. But on top of that, throw on some coilovers because we got to bring down the stance.
Of course.
It is a low game, so that's where we're going with that too. We'll also be on order here shortly and be one of the other projects that we have for this car.
The other things that we're thinking of doing on the car is pretty much doing the same thing that we're kind of doing to Baby Blue, which is carbon fiber. What we're thinking about doing is actually wrapping the hood, the roof, and the trunk in carbon fiber, maybe getting a carbon fiber spoiler and getting some carbon fiber accents just to go around the car in general, make it look a lot more good, a lot cooler, and we're gonna enjoy building this car. There's a lot of upcoming modifications to the vehicle, and we're gonna get those coming out to you guys. Everything's on order, so once everything comes in, we're gonna be able to modify this car for you guys. So you guys are looking forward next week and the week after that, install videos on this car, because we're gonna knock those out and make this car look good in the next 3 months. As we told you, there's a lot of stuff that we're going to do, and the car's gonna look a lot better once we get there. How do you think the build's gonna go?
I'm really excited to see what it turns out. This is the in-between model year since Volkswagen brought back the Beetle. They had the MK4 Beetle, which was from 98 to 2005. Then they made this version from 2006 to 2010. And then the one that I myself feel is the best looking one of these retro Beetles was the 2011 through 2019, which is going to be the last year that they make them. This one has a lot of potential, and myself, I was very surprised. The 2.5 liter 5-cylinder engine is amazing in this car. It could be too because it's a light car, but it really throws you back in the seat for being naturally aspirated. I'm going to look into, hopefully maybe there's some other mods you can do to that. Definitely are doing an exhaust to it. We'll be hitting up Johnny to do it up on this one here. Haven't figured out exactly what we want to do with it, but it's going to be something different than the usual norm. Other than that, we'll see how it goes. Little by little, it'll come together, and we'll decide from there where we go after we get those mods done. The appearance of the vehicle is at that time. It is already fun to drive. We're just going to make it even better. We're going to make it stand out just like Baby Blue, to where it'll catch people's eyes instead of just another car on the road.
So just like my dad was saying, this car has a pimpy, it's a lot of torque, it's very torquey. It makes you go back in your seat when you gas it, and it wheel spins through first gear. Just imagine a V8 and like a Camaro. That's how, like, analogy, that's how that would be, but in this Beetle. It's a 2.5 liter in a, like, I'm guessing like a 2500 car, like, weight. So like that's outrageous. It's pretty fast. It gets up and goes. Like, it beats my car because my car is slow, but you know, that's beyond the point. We've got mods coming for that too later. But like we're saying, I rate this car right now in its stance like a 5 out of 10. It's not bad, but it's not its best, and I want to be able to get to that 15 out of 10 mark. How would you rate this car right now as it is?
I myself want to say a 3 for the appearance of it. Performance wise, engine wise, up there. But appearance, it's not where it should be. It's not our style yet.
It's not up to our standards yet. Just like Baby Blue isn't completely up to my standards yet. Everything's a process, and this thing's gonna look good after the process is all over. So I'm really happy to see a new car being brought up on the channel, and hopefully later on we'll overview my mom's car since it's already been on the channel, but we have a lot of modifications for that one coming in too. So we got a lot of videos coming up for the German people, the German lovers out there. But yeah, I really want to see how this car goes. I know it's gonna go really well, and when we're done with it, y'all are gonna enjoy it and like the build itself. You guys probably come out and see it at IFO. We're hoping to get it done before then, October 29th. But before we end off the video or close out the video, I just want to let you guys know that you guys can go check out the sponsors down below. They sponsor Baby Blue, but you know what, they pretty much sponsor the channel too as it is, because they give you guys discount codes to go get your discount off of their products. So please go check them out. But please rate the car down below. Let us know what you guys want to see out of the car and how you guys think the build's gonna go down in the comments below. And it's been my dad, me. Guess what? We're out. We'll see you next week. Deuces. Oh wait, I forgot to say like, share, subscribe. Deuces.